Guys, sorry to disappoint you. You get no review today. April Fools! Okay, I got you there, didn't I? Alright, let's talk about April Fool's Day from 1986. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1986 mystery slasher flick, April Fool's Day, released by Paramount, directed by Fred Walton, and produced by Frank Mancuso Jr., who recently was producer, associate producer, whatever producer on the first four on the four on the first four of the Friday the 13th sequels, which of course stars one of the stars of those sequels, Amy Steele, played Jenny in Friday the 13th Part 2. She's in this, along with Thomas F. Wilson, Deborah Foreman, Griffith O'Neill, Ken Olant, Deborah Goodrich, and Lee Pinsent. It follows a group of college students vacationing during April Fool's Day on a weekend on an island estate, which is infiltrated by an unknown assailant. Anyway, this film just more recently celebrated its 35th anniversary just a few days ago, because this came out on March 27th in 86, just before the actual day itself. I mean, it received varied responses from critics, with some commending it for various things, but I'll tell you when we get to it. On the weekend leading up to April Fool's Day, a group of college friends consisting of Harvey, Nikki, Rob, Skip, Nan, Shaz, Kit, and Arch gathered to celebrate spring break by spending the weekend at the island mansion of Skip's cousin, Vassar student Muffy St. John. As Muffy prepares details around the house, she finds an old Jack-in-the-Box and recalls receiving the toy at a childhood birthday party. Her friends, meanwhile, joke around on the pier while awaiting the ferry. En route to the island, as their antics become more boisterous, local deckhand Buck is seriously injured in a gruesome accident. Once on the island, it turns out that Muffy has set up a variety of pranks throughout the mansion, ranging from simple gags such as whoopee cushions and dribble glasses, plus exploding cigars, to more complex and disturbing pranks such as an audio tape of a baby crying in someone's room and heroin paraphernalia, I guess that's how you pronounce it, in a guest's wardrobe. In spite of this, the group try to relax until Skip goes missing and Kit catches a glimpse of what looks like his dead body. Soon Arch and Ann also go missing. During a search for the pair, Nikki falls into the island's well, where she finds the severed heads of Skip and Arch, along with the dead body of Nan. The remaining group members then discover that the phone lines are dead and there is no way to get off the island until Monday. One after another, members of the group either vanish or get killed before their bodies are found. After putting some clues together, Kid and Rob realize that everyone's earlier assumption is wrong. The kinsman of the deckhand injured when they arrived is a red herring. It also turns out that Muffy has a violently insane twin sister named Buffy who has escaped, and in fact, the Muffy they have been around since the first night was Buffy pretending to be Muffy, and they discover Muffy's severed head in the basement. Well, Buffy chases them with a curved butcher's knife, and the couple gets separated. Kit flees from Buffy by escaping into the living room, where, okay, before I get into this is spoiling the ending, so you know the procedure. 5 seconds to stop this video before I put out the rest of the sentence. Go to the description box and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue on. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Apparently, once Buffy manages to make it into the living room, she finds everyone else there, alive and calmly waiting for her. It was all a joke, or more accurately, a dress rehearsal. It is revealed to the audience that the whole film was never a slasher film from the start, but rather pretending to be one. Buffy hopes to turn the mansion into a resort, offering a weekend of staged horror. She even had a friend who does special effects and makeup in Hollywood help. Each victim agreed to take part as things were explained to them. Everyone has a huge laugh as they break out many bottles of champagne. Later that night, a half drunk Muffy goes to her room and finds a wrapped present on her bed. She unwraps it, and the present is the Jack in the Box. Savoring the surprise, she turns the handle slowly, and when Jack finally pops out, Nan, who knew Muffy from acting class, emerges from behind her and slits her throat with a razor. Muffy screams, but then realizes she's not really bleeding, and that Nan used a trick razor and stage blood. The film ends with the Jack in the Box winking at the audience. End of story, my friends. So, what did I think of April Fool's Day? Well, although I've only seen it twice, it just and both those times have been on Prime Video. Now, since it did get released on Blu-ray last year, I believe, from Scream Factory. Let me see. Yeah, it came out last year on Blu-ray, and it has been released by Paramount a few times. Once alone, and then a triple feature along with Tales from the Dark Side of the movie and Stephen King's Graveyard Shift, and then in 2007, and then later on the following year, it was put together in a double feature with the original My Bloody Valentine. In 2013, it was brought back as a standalone movie, but those were for the DVDs, though. But anyway, I must say the ending was kind of a big surprise and what have you. That kind of had me going. Yeah, because critics several critics lambasted this film for its surprise ending. Yeah, I understand, but it was kind of fun though. But anyway, some critics commended this for its non-gratuitous violence and plot twist, which that was pretty good actually. I thought the story wasn't too bad. I mean, it was fun, and I did like the performances we got from everyone. Jay Baker as Harvey, Deborah Foreman as Muffy and Buffy, Deborah Goodrich as Nikki, Ken Oland as Rob, Griffin O'Neill as Skip, Lee Pinsent as Nan, Clayton Roner as Chaz, Thomas F. Wilson as Arch, and Amy Steele as Kit. I have to give credit to Amy Steele though, because she was good in this, just like she was in Friday the 13th Part 2. Anyway, but like I said, the surprise ending was kind of a little shock to me. I mean, like I said, this is why I didn't want to hear what happened. I turned away from not watching the review that Derek's Horror Corner did. That's why I didn't want to listen to that, because I didn't want to be spoiled on it. I told him if I ever happened to encounter this movie, I would watch it, and that's what I did. I actually watched it last year for the first time ever, and I thought it was pretty good. After revisiting it, I thought it was even good. Well, just the same, as good as before. But anyway, with a pretty good story and great characters, a little surprising twist, and a pretty good score by Charles Bernstein, this is a pretty good slasher, even if it surprises you though. So would I recommend April Fool's Day? Well, hell yeah. This is for anybody who likes a little something fun in it. I mean, it's a combination mystery plus a little comedy and the slasher, but when you see the surprise ending, it's just wow. Like I said, the full movie is still on Amazon Prime if you don't have a Blu-ray player like I do. If I did have a Blu-ray player, I would love to check out that Scream Factory Blu-ray. I think I've heard from somebody else say that it was pretty good. Oh, excuse me. But I've heard lots of people talking about Scream Factory Blu-rays. So anyway, give April Fool's Day a shot. But anyway, what I want to know now is, what are your thoughts on this movie? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of a guilty pleasure of mine, Big Fat Liar. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out these other fun-filled movies and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is the back-to-back review I did for Friday the 13th Part 2, which Amy Seal starred in as Jenny, along with Part 3, which Frank Mancuso Jr. was actually the producer of. He was associate producer for Part 2. Or go to the upper right-hand corner for another fun-filled comedy horror comedy in the form of Vile Hands. Or if you want to try to catch up, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my full schedule for this month. In the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya!